All right. So, have you guys seen the news?
I don't watch the news.
Yes, the news.
You've seen the news. Okay.
That
Well,
news
did you see
happened.
the news today?
Yeah, that
Look.
thing happened.
Or in the news, supposedly 83-year-old Al Pacino gets 29-year-old girlfriend Prego
Go for him.
or pregnant. I don't know what's the cool way of saying Prego, but pregnant.
Say pregnant.
this is-
Say pregnant.
Pregnant.
anyways, we try to sound hip on this. But what are you guys' reaction to this? You think this is interesting, or what are your thoughts?
Good for him, man. What am I buying it for?
What do I don't have a problem necessarily with these wide age ranges. Everyone always thinks like, well, this is all the dudes want the young women, but there's also older women that go after young dudes, so that happens too. Madonna,
Sure.
great examples, yes,
Sure.
great examples of that. So it goes both ways.
Yeah.
But
The French president's wife.
what do you have, like, if you're gonna do like shared fun experiences, which a lot of relationships try to do, like, what do you do together for fun?
yeah.
What do you do when you're like 2 generations apart?
I mean,
I never understand.
You
that.
watch the Weather Channel.
Get pregnant, I guess. I don't. But
yeah.
maybe that's all they have in common.
So that's
But
it.
didn't you say Kelly? You googled earlier,
I
like
did.
she was also with Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
So she has a
Yeah, so
pipe.
she's a producer of something. I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's like Noor.
Old famous dudes
Yeah,
are
so
her type.
that's her type. She's a producer, so she's in that circle. I think it's a little weird. My thing is that child.
Yeah, you're gonna be 12 years old and your dad's gonna be 100 if he's even
He's probably not
alive.
going to live until
Yeah.
graduation.
That to me seems incredibly selfish to have a child that stage of your life.
Knowing you're going to be
Why?
Yes.
You
Huh?
a single parent,
Yeah, knowing
probably
that.
get cared for, but yet single parent.
Yeah,
You know-
well taken care of. I mean, he's got
I was gonna say
money,
you
but it's
take
not
care.
about money. Parenthood is not always. Yeah, it makes it
It's about the
easier. Yeah,
parent.
you can get it all. But whatever. You can have no money and be a great person, a great father or mother.
Oh, their father figures could come in.
Yeah, that's
the
still.
next old
I mean,
celebrity
you're right.
guy.
I mean, you're right. But
Yeah.
that's just. That's your. I don't know. To me, that.
Do you know who Theo Vaughn is?
What?
Theo Vaughn is? Do you know?
No,
just
he's
his
a
comedian.
comedian.
Yeah, just his comedian. His dad had him when he was like 75, and he still talks about it like he had like dad issues and stuff. Like he never got to know his dad. Like by the time he was old enough, he's dead pretty much.
Yeah.
And so it's
By the
got a lot of
time you
issues based off of that.
can really like know your parents at it, besides just being your parents, and really get to know them, he's going to be gone. And to me, that's incredibly selfish. I don't care about the. I mean, who am I to really
You don't
judge
care about
anybody
the age
else?
gap.
I mean, to me, it's icky on so many. It's icky.
interesting.
It's icky. Like that's
Yeah.
her grandfather,
Mm.
potentially great grandfather's age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. But who am I to judge what people do when they're too consenting? She's 29 years old. She's
Yeah.
well above consenting age.
Yeah.
So who am I really to judge
Yeah.
what 2 people do?
It's not like she's 16 or anything.
Right. Or even 19. Because
Yeah.
even,
Yeah.
like she's 29 years old. She's
Like you definitely knew them before
Right.
they were 18.
Mhm.
right when they're 19 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's,
Yeah.
yeah, that's icky on a different level.
Yeah.
But she's very well consenting. That's her thing. That's their thing. But I'm with Tyler though. How do you really have a? He was 54 when she was born.
Yeah. That's crazy. Can you imagine? That just
See, that's
sounds.
that's weird.
We can't think
That's
about it like
Robin.
that.
Well, I know, but I
That
mean,
sounds
She's old
like
enough
you're
now.
robbing the cradle.
I know she's old enough now, but I mean, there's 54 years of difference between them.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
I mean, he probably likes doing rich things, and she probably doesn't mind it.
Yeah.
So.
so they have 2 very different things, and they come together and go to like wine tastings.
Oh, they're both on a yacht somewhere, and then they sleep in the same bed at night.
Clearly,
I
she's
don't know how
pregnant.
it works, but yeah.
It
It's probably
works.
never mind.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it is.
I was like, there's some
It's
little
probably
work
like
around.
2 o'clock in the after.
Yeah.
Before the evening news. Oh, I like evening news.
Yeah. I don't know. It definitely is out of the norm. I guess that's why it's making headlines. But I mean, if you take away like the whole like father selfish thing, whatever, I don't really have an issue with it. I think it's just
No, because like I said, they're 2 consenting adults.
Consenting
Like,
adults,
whatever,
yeah.
Do your thing.
it's just really I don't know.
I
Interesting.
doubt Al Pacino's child will have really anything to worry about.
Well, worry about
money
that.
wise, no. But
Money's-
still.
I'm,
An
well,
aspect.
I'm just taking a lot of resources. You know, the
There's
kid
a
will
lot
be taken care
of
of.
single
Yeah.
mothers out there that like have the same issue.
I guess
So
it's an
I was
interesting.
like, if there's anyone that could get away with it, I would say it's better for this kid.
Sure, I know like bad things and unexpected things happen, but it is like an interesting philosophical point to have a kid knowing how little time
Mhm.
they will know either parent.
Yeah.
It's just a strange side to it. Like if you know you had like, say you knew you were only going to live to like 30 years old,
Would you have a child?
would you want to have a child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like a similar
Yeah.
thing. Knowing they're not going to be around, you're not going to be able to be 120.
Mhm.
Like so, you know, you're not going to see when you're 40. And you might know him like it could be a teenager, it could be upper 90s, probably good health care. Might have a long life.
movie about that where like a dad gets like cancer. And,
There's a lot of movies about
and then
like
there's
like
like
that.
tapes.
Like A
and
Walk to Remember. That's
Yeah.
kind of based off of
Yeah.
that. Like she's really going to live a long time and
Yeah.
wanted to. I don't think they had a kid though,
Mhm.
but that's a. I don't know. Do you think that's any different?
everything.
Than not knowing?
Knowing, yeah, if you knew that you wouldn't, your kid wouldn't have you for long,
Mm.
would you still want to have a kid?
Is
Probably
it?
not. But
What if it was just an accident? I mean, what if you just
Yeah, I mean,
gotta?
it
What if you
can-
just gotta?
I mean,
You just gotta
probably-
treat it as if.
And
yeah,
she's like, I'm 29.
Two
Maybe I should. This
18-year-olds.
is what I want to do.
yeah.
Hey, that's a paycheck the rest of her life, man. No
Mhm.
matter what she does.
Or maybe that was her. I've known women who said, I'm going to hit 30, and if I'm not married or whatever, I'm going to have a kid by myself.
Did this happen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's kind of weird, but.
Listen,
it happens. I
to
mean,
each
people
their
are-
own.
yeah.
But so maybe it was kind of the same. It was an accident.
Same
I would say
And-
now I don't have them with me, but there are statistics on the benefits of two-parent households,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it might be an outlier if you're in celebrity world.
Yeah.
Maybe worse. Maybe worse. They're not
Mhm.
known for long marriages in celebrity world.
But like that person you were just talking about, I'm curious to see what somebody grown
Does it seem like
would think about it.
bitter, or it's like jokes, or would have been nice to have known him? Like,
He's definitely got some daddy issues that he talks about. Like it makes him sad. Like he's definitely dealt with like a bunch of like depression and like suicidal thoughts and stuff like
Because
that.
of
And
that?
it's, some of it's granted other thing. There is extensive drug use mixed in there and
Mm.
other things. I don't know Theo Vaughn personally,
Yeah.
just off of
Yeah.
what he said, but
but I think there's something to be said.
Mhm.
The two-parent household
Yeah,
thing,
it's important.
it is a thing. Not the only way, by any means.
Yeah,
But
Right, because
it
you're in a
helps.
two-parent household that your parents are crap.
yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
whatever.
Hmm.
Who am I to judge,
It's
right?
more,
Right.
more like the kid, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
is it fair to this
it's
kid?
fair to the child.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's my.
I mean he does get to say how Pacino's his dad.
And probably get to see. I think a lot of us would think like, wouldn't it be cool to see our parents when they were young?
Yeah, I think about
People like this
Yeah.
kid would get to have that. Like, man, my dad was 25 years older. Like stuff like that
Yeah.
in video.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Imagine them,
Interviews and
Mm-hmm.
them watching Scarface in like 10
Yeah.
years. But, yeah, I don't know. I just think it's interesting, but I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I don't really care.
All right.
There we go.
There we have it.
Not a fact to me.